And welcome back into the Sports Source, where we are the Scorpion. Sterling, Will, Jimmy, Chuck, Quick Slants, everybody here, including Sterling, says whatever they want, and I can't say a thing about it. Sterling Hinton, it's all you, man.
Well, here's my quick slant. It's more like a deep post. Everybody knows me. I like throwing deep. Forget the 3-step drop. Let's go 5 and 7. Referees, listen up, baby. You guys need to go to a camp. We got 2 days as players. You guys need 2 days as refs. We got to stop messing up the outcome of games over missed calls, especially when you have a replay official. Are you kidding me? Let's get it right and keep the competition good.
Wow. We'll see if you can match the energy on that one.
6'4", 240. 6'4", 240. Why do I have that in my head? Well, basically, that's the weight and height of Jalen Hurd, said by Jesse Palmer 10,000 times during the broadcast. Jesse, if you want to identify and call out a player, come up with something original new. Maybe, since you're from Canada, use the metric system, and I've learned something. But do something besides saying every time you have a player the same thing over and over again. Gets in my head. It hurts. I'm done.
That's why he's a bachelor.
Jimmy,
Tennessee special teams to me has been extraordinary this year. We've talked about the kickoff returns. We've talked about the punt returns. We've talked about the punter, Trevor Daniel. The coverage teams have been very good. Mark Elder's a special teams coach. I think he has done a terrific job. If you're looking for a guy that you might rank among the MVPs of the assistant coaches, I think he'd be up there because I think Tennessee's special teams this year have been consistently outstanding.
well, that's a great point. Couldn't agree more.
And plus, I think that's where the recruiting has shown up a lot, too. 6'4", 240. 6'4", no, wait. Steve Spurrier. Where are you going to be this Saturday at 4 o'clock? The old ball coach. You've been called so many great things. I'm going to call you one more. You're a quitter. You should have stuck with your team.
Wow. How about that?
He didn't want to lose Tennessee.
Everybody here's angry. All right, I got one. I'm going to give someone. That's just a nice bit of advice. Mark Richt, get while the getting is good. You know, nobody stays in a place more than 10 years without it turning sour. I don't think there's any chance Georgia fires him this year unless it completely goes in the tank. He just got an extension last year, but it may be time to run. Look at this incredible comparison between Mark Richt and Philip Fulmer. Fulmer 16 seasons, Richt 15. Fulmer 152 and 52, Richt 141 and 51. Both won 2 SEC titles. Fulmer had the national title. Georgia finished number 2 one year. SEC drought, neither of them won a championship in their last 10 years. East Division titles, 6 each. Top 10 finishes, 6 for Fulmer, 8 for Richt. Losing seasons, 2 for Fulmer, 1 for Richt. Those numbers are eye-opening in terms of comparisons. I don't think Georgia should run Richt out of there, but I think Richt should run out of Georgia. Miami's open. Go home to mama. Get out of there. Get out of there, but while the getting's good. They're getting the posse together. Beat it out of town, Mark. Beat it out of town. All right, when we come back, Sterling Hinton was right last week. Chuck's going to have to live with it. We're going to tell you who's going to win Tennessee-Carolina. Well, we know what they're going to say. How much they're going to win by and who are we going to side with. That's the key. And how do our standings look? Come on back on the Sports Source.